Hey, my name is Sarah and I work for Ad Espresso Hootsuite, and I've been running Facebook ads since 7-8 years. Back then the Facebook Pixel didn't exist, the Facebook Report didn't exist, Facebook Newsfeed ad didn't exist, so it was a totally different world compared to today. Very competitive in general. They have today 6 million advertisers. It took them a few years to have 1 million, and then it took them 2 years to add an extra million, and then to go to 2 to 4 was 1 year, and then it took them like 6 months to go from 4 to 6 million. This is the same like if you're at an international airport, you're going to rent a shop, it's going to be very expensive. It doesn't mean because it's expensive you cannot make it work, but you need to be really good at Facebook ads for it to work. Yeah, I mean, there is 6 million advertisers on Facebook. It means somebody is making money. I mean, affiliate, you're basically running ads on behalf of other people. Whether you advertise for yourself or for somebody else, it doesn't matter, but it means there are people who are actually making a lot of profit. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Not only because there is 1 billion users on Facebook, but because you have functionality like retargeting. Hey, somebody clicked my website today, I want to retarget them within the same day or 2 days later, or I want to only retarget people who added to cart but they didn't buy, or I want to target people who read this blog post, or people who visited the fan page, or wrote a comment on my post or my ad. So these are all functionality that allow you to squeeze a lot more profit from your campaign, so definitely yes. I mean, just let Facebook do the heavy lifting, because Facebook, as long as you're getting at least 50 conversion per week, they learn who is converting. Is it mostly women between 40 to 45? And is it that men between 60 and 65 really convert? Then the algorithm learn and start showing your ad more and more frequently to the audience that is converting. You never know in advance what is the messaging, the ad, the landing page, the blog post, the offer that is going to work or not. The only way to find is to run it and let the numbers speak, let the user vote with their mouse. I mean, there is a lot of things to testing, but definitely don't test 500 images, because I see people, they have an image, it didn't work, they try a second one, a third one, and a 51, and they're like, oh my god, images of kitten or puppy or boobs or etc. is going to work. You want to test what makes people click. I give you an example. There is a milkshake company, they tested flavor. They tried introducing a new flavor, they had strawberry, they added mango, zero effect on sales. They learned that people bought the milkshake very early in the morning while they're commuting to work, and they wanted something they could drink as a breakfast on the way to work. So what they did, they had a milkshake that is more filling, more hard, with pieces of fruit inside it, and they got like 10 times more sales. So what you want to split test is, what's your offer? Why should people convert to you? It's more about psychology, less about using an exclamation point instead of a comma. Because it's who you see your ad, and that depends on your offer and your product. If you say, do you want to look younger? Do you want to be healthier? Do you want to have better looking skin or lose weight? Maybe everyone and no one is your customer. Now, if you're targeting chiropractor or dentist or veterinarian as in business to business, then targeting is extremely important. You could target people who studied veterinary, or you could target people who follow medical journals. And you need to really find which audience is converting better for you at what cost. It's like a general struggle with most people who are using Facebook ad. Is something work for a while and then it stopped working, but that's because it's interruption marketing. You're interrupting the same people. Think about a TV show like Big Bang Theory. They broadcast on Thursday. They have maybe 100 million people who view it. Maybe there is a replay on Sunday. Maybe they get 20 million. Now they translate it to Spanish or Portuguese. They get an extra million viewer. But if they kept playing over and over and over the same episode without giving you fresh content, you will get bored and you would stop watching it. The same thing with the ad. You need to give people fresh content and not just show them exactly the same ad. And an error people make is like, oh my god, I have a pink image, I replace the pink image with a yellow image and it would work. No, your messaging is still the same. I mean, Facebook is not only in the business of selling ads, they want to make sure the ads are relevant to the user, that people are not getting scammed. On some media buying, you could run an ad, oh my God, dermatologist, hate her. She looks 50 years younger based on a really weird trick. You cannot run this on Facebook. Facebook has feedback mechanism, like, do people hide your post? Do people say this is spam? Are people commenting on your ad? If you're running an offer where you need an email, are you paying $20 per email? And the same exact audience are paying $1 per email? It means the second marketing campaign is doing better. So it's the feedback mechanism that make Facebook much different than traditional media. It's nearly like asking, do you recommend caramel sauce or ketchup? You cannot add ketchup on your cereal, you cannot add caramel on your hot dog. It depends on what you promote. I mean, LinkedIn, business to business, is super powerful. If you're targeting people who work at big bank with more than 500 employees who work in IT, LinkedIn is really good. If you have a generic offer, maybe Facebook is good. So it's all depend really on your offer, and you cannot just say, oh, this other social platform is really good independent of what you're trying to promote or sell, but it's just a medium. I mean, Facebook is just a medium where you send a message. And the question, should you use one or the other? Is your user rather on one or the other? Or does the other platform like LinkedIn have more information, like the size of the company you work for? Don't build an audience. If today, in affiliate marketing, Facebook or not, you buy a click, you send traffic, you hope for it to convert, you'd be soon out of business. Because it's enough that today you're making 50% margin, there is an extra million user on Facebook or advertiser, the price go up and you're out of business. If you're building an asset, you have an email list, you have a fan page, you have Instagram with a lot of followers, and you have a website with really good quality blog posts where you have 100,000 visitors that visit your blog every month, you have an asset. And if you just buy, you're arbitraging traffic, and it's enough that the traffic get higher and you're out of business, you're bankrupt. Look around you, everyone's like, hey, affiliate network, hey, affiliate network, hey, affiliate network. But if you have content and people are like, oh, okay, I really learned from Mobidea a lot, they're more likely to listen to you and sign up to your affiliate network than to a random person say, hey, I'm also an affiliate network.